Alright, back to the Seamstresses Union. The union is quiet this afternoon. The salarymen and wage slaves haven't migrated from nearby offices and suburbs to dabble in the exotic yet. Oh, there's Johnny Clean. There he is. Johnny Clean is talking with Cherry Bomb and Mrs. Kubota when you walk up. We were just talking about you, Finneas Irk. And the Emerald City Ripper. Ironic that you tracked a serial killer to a mental hospital. Don't talk to me about Shadowrunning. You don't know what you're talking about. Johnny Clean told us where were you going. Ugh. We have been waiting for you to return. I can use my etiquette here. I thought you knew better than that, Johnny. Rookie move. Johnny frowns and nods. You're right, I should have kept my mouth shut. I should know better. It's just that we have personal stake in the Ripper murders. We each have our reasons for wanting the killer found. Sam was a regular here and his loss has been felt regardless of his shortcomings. The whole sprawl has been shaken by these killings as well, the randomness of them. No one knows if they will be the next or what the killer might take from them. I admit that the killings have hampered business as well. I am sorry, but it is true. It does not help that Sam's body was found down the street from here. Even my regular customers have been loath to venture out with a serial killer on the loose. Now tell us, Ome, did you find the person responsible for the Ripper murders? Not exactly. I got the bastard who's wielded the scalpel, but whoever's pulling the strings is still out there. Someone's pulling the strings of a serial killer? It sounds more complicated than I suspected. It totally is. The head of the asylum was killing specific people to harvest specific body parts. All of the transplanted organs came from the same donor, Melinda Watts, Sam's mother. It looked like he was putting her back together. The three are silent as the news sinks in. So Sam had an organ transplanted from his mother, and then the Ripper killed Sam, and all those other people just to reassemble Sam's mother? That's about the size of it, yeah? I sense a cause and effect in this. Coyote and Jake Armitage just left here to attend Sam's funeral. I am told there will be a reinterment ceremony for his mother as well. Right, a reinterment ceremony. Interesting. I agree, the ceremony feels like the culmination of Sam's mother getting all her body parts back. Think his sister Jessica had something to do with it? Hang on, I saw Sam's sister here when she was here the other day. She was as corp as they come, but I can't imagine a lady like that behind a series of murders. There's got to be something else going on. It is clear that you must go to the funeral and talk with Jessica Watts, Finneas Irk. I will, and I'm going to get some answers. I am sure you will. Mrs. Kubota raises her hand and the conversation stops. Wait. Before you go, there is one thing you did not tell us, Finneas Irk. Where is the Emerald City Ripper now? I think you know where. She nods in satisfaction. Hi, that is good. Alright. Objective complete, plan my next move. Let's see if I'm allowed to go downstairs and buy shit, though. Because go to the Watts funeral, fucking... They can wait. They're already dead. Mr. Clue! Welcome back, Finneas Irk. Hey, Mr. Clue. Got any good intel for me? I get the feeling you're the one carrying the intel these days. Word around here is that you were closing in on the Ripper when you last left. Dare I ask how it went? He's in the ground. Where he belongs. Good. And yet your shoulders are no more relaxed, and you still survey the room like a man who is yet to return from war. This isn't over, is it? There have been some complications. The big guy sighs. I was hoping this would soon be all behind us. The Barons has a short memory, but for wounds such as these it makes an exception. To see this prolonged, I fear for how it may forever change the landscape. Gangs have already started to take advantage of the chaos left in the Ripper's wake, and that only serves to destabilize what semblance of order there was, paving the way for the megacorps to make land grabs and push poor Sinless further to the fringes where the dangers are greatest. Sooner or later, even the Union could be threatened. Good thing the Union's got you, then. Good thing we've got each other. Take care, Finneas Irk. I think we're bros now, 'cause we're trolls. Let's spend some of that non-existent money I got. Let's check the stash, actually. It's been a while since I looked at it. There's nothing in here. We cleaned it out pretty good before. You know, it's important to keep on top of your stash. You want a tidy stash. It's the hallmark of a good Shadowrunner. Do you have new clothes for me? Speaking of a hallmark of a good Shadowrunner? Because it's all about looking fucking slick. First Nation armor. No, you don't have new armor for me. You're fucked up. Algernon stands stock still, his eyes closed and his face composed in a mask of stern concentration. But then a small snore escapes his nose, instantly shattering the elf's carefully manicured mystique. A clearing of your throat is enough to rouse his talismonger from his meditation. Ah, Finneas Urk, I was watching your approach from the astral realm. So good of you to visit again. Sure, fella. So how are things in the astral, then? Always a curious place, the astral. Though a mirror world to our own, it is ever-changing. I suppose the same could be said of our reality, but things of a transitory nature here on the physical plane can cause long-lasting changes in the astral. The barrens that we can see and touch records the past with bloodstains on the sidewalk and bullet holes in the storefront walls. But the astral goes further, recording the emotions that accompany these acts of violence. These events texture astral space. I wonder how people might act if they could see and feel what gets left behind. Sadly, not all who are awakened to the astral plane had their eyes so opened. There were plenty of magicians who revel in the dark energies left in astral space. But enough of my doom saying, you must have better things to do. Is there any way I can help? Let's see what you have for sale. Let's do that. Fucking, I'm an idiot. Might want to spend the karma since last time. Spend karma? It's a little sluggish. What do you got for me? Spirit control. Let's start pumping up our zip-zap magic attacks. 4 or 5. Get this one for an extra spell slot. Used to calculate hit chance with magical attacks. This one. Done. Confirm. Thank you. Let's have a look at what's for sale. We can buy Powerbolt 2 now, and Powerbolt is great because it replaces your gun. And if you haven't noticed, I'm not putting points in that fucking shotgun. Because even though shotguns are pretty great, it'll take too much karma, and I don't want to diversify that much. Let's see what else he's got for sale. Magical explosion that does 1 AP and an ongoing 1 AP. That takes too much of my AP to cast. Ball lightning explosion that also does -1 AP, ongoing 5 HP. Tempting. Acid stream is tempting, but no. Fireball. Aim 2, let's get that. A bolt of lightning that targets a single enemy and also does -1 AP. Welcome to my inventory. Weaken armor 2, yes. Yes, we'll keep that. Flamethrower 2, welcome. Mind Wipe. Target ignores all enemies. Holy shit, done. Man, I'm getting way too many spells here in the spell book. You want to keep some conjure spells, because those are always fun. Fire Barrier 3. Why do I not have Fire Barrier? Because we took Lightning Barrier, that's right. Haste 3, which we own. Okay, that's good. That's good enough. Confirm. Get rid of Aim 1 in exchange for Aim 2. And then we'll get rid of Mana Bolt in exchange for Lightning Bolt. And then we get rid of Weaken Armor 1 for... Weaken Armor 2 I already regret because we want Flamethrower. That's a good fighting spell when you're in a pickle. We'll unequip the Street Sweeper, by the way, for some money. We'll just pray that he buys these spells back. Confirm. It's me again. I can sell items. There you go. Fucking, I forgot to equip Mind Wipe. Mind Wipe is a dirty piece of shit, though, so... Might be overkill if we take it. Let's see if we can make room, though. What can we swap for Mind Wipe? Increases the friendly target's AP by 1. Haste is too dirty. Haste is too dirty. We'll try Mind Wipe for a bit. Because haste is just too horse shit. Doc Castle looks to be better rested and in better spirits than the last time you saw her. She's also clearly had a shower and a change of clothes, maybe even some sleep. Her eyes are sharp when they turn up from her work to greet you. Welcome back, Finneas Urk. Still all in one piece, I see. More's the pity for me, but I'll still take your money. Perhaps a full physical is in order, or we can call it a medical consultation. That's where I roughly determine the odds of your survival based on your professional proclivities. It comes with a lollipop. So what'll it be? I just want to buy some first aid kits. Don't get all fucking fancy talking with me. Advanced med kit, I want 2 of these, by which I mean I want 1 of them, and I want a Dock Wagon Gold Trauma Kit. Done. Get out of my inventory, but you get into my inventory. Goodbye. I'll hang on to that other medkit for emergencies. Think we should be set for that cemetery now. Right this way. Pretty sure we're not missing anything else here. Call the old taxi cab. Take a cab to Sam and Melinda Watts' funeral? You fucking better believe it. Family debts. The sun is nearly set when you reach Our Lady of the Blessed Sacrament. Its cemetery, dilapidated and overgrown, sits atop a small hill on the outskirts of the city, a somber enclave of the dead overlooking the sprawl of the living. The Seattle rain continues unabated, and lightning appears over the mountains, exposing the landscape in staccato pulses of stark flashes. You walk the gravel path to the gates of the cemetery. Up ahead you see Coyote and Jake standing by the gravesite alongside Jessica Watts and another mourner, a beautiful elven woman in a 6-figure outfit. Whatever Dr. Holmes was up to at Mercy Mental Hospital, the answers lie here, with the reinterred body of Melinda Watts, the recently deceased mother of Sam Watts, and with those attending them at this ceremony. Alright. We already set up at the safe house. I have like 1 karma that I don't fucking care about. Oh, my mistake. 4 karma. Whoops. Jessica Watts is who we're talking to. The mourners stand graveside, listening to the Catholic priest's words of prayer and solace. Jessica's face is filled with relief of the last of her as the last of her family is laid to rest. Father O'Malley. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. Lord, receive the souls of Sam and Melinda Watts, mother and son, to live forever by your side. Amen. Thank you, Father. I know that my mother rests easier now that she's finally in the prison cemetery. I just said prison. Parish cemetery. I'm sorry for the recent loss of your brother, but I'm glad that reinterring your mother's body here has brought you comfort. She loved this parish so. She opens her hands to the elf standing across from her. Thank you for coming, Lynn. Your support has meant the world to me. Now I can live again, with my new family. The woman is classic elven beauty, confident, poised, expensively dressed. Of course, I am glad this ancient ritual brings you some measure of solace. I hope you'll be able to put all this behind you now. Jessica speaks to the rest of you. Thank you all for coming. I didn't realize Sam had so many friends. I appreciate your support and your friendship with Sam. I saw him out the night he died. Only fitting I see him out today. Sam may have had his problems, but he was our friend. Part of the Union family. Vaya con Dios. Miss Watts, family members, and friends, thank you for attending the service. I suggest we don't linger long. The cemetery isn't safe after dark. Thank you, Father. We'll just be a moment. Miss Watts, I know this isn't the best time, but we need to talk. She's guarded but playing polite. Very well, but let's not keep Father O'Malley. Thank you, child. Feel free to call on me as you need. The priest clutches his Bible to his chest and then turns toward the neighboring church. Okay. Whoop. There we go. Father O'Malley leaves, granting you an opportunity to speak with Jessica, but it's hardly a private conversation, as the elf Lynn has chosen to stay and support her friend. As it so happens, Jake and Coyote have also lingered, lending your support too. Alright, what would you like to talk about, Finneas Urk? Let's talk a little more about Sam. Did you know he had a liver transplant? Jessica seems to choose her words carefully due to the circumstances or the company. No, but it doesn't surprise me that he needed a new liver considering his lifestyle. So you have no idea where Sam's transplanted liver came from. She flushes bright, marring her perfectly made-up face. No, how could I? It's a matter of record, obtainable by anyone wanting it bad enough, donor and recipients. And why would I care about such things? Because the donor was your mother, isn't that right? Jessica's taken aback, or she's poising herself to bolt. She was nothing of the sort. The hospital records would beg to differ. One can't be a donor when they have no say in the matter. Those butchers robbed her of her body and her dignity. Her fight or flight response is now edging towards fight, and the Ripper was targeting the recipients of those organs, including Sam. Any pretense of innocence has now been cast aside. She snarls. This was a reckoning. Holmes delivered justice. For who? Your mother? You really think she'd prefer a legacy of death over one of life? She snaps. Those people were scavengers, ghouls. They deserve to die for desecration of my mother's body. And poor Sam, it was his drinking and debauchery that drove my mother to her grave, as sure as if he had murdered her himself. My mother deserved honor and dignity. I gave her that today. She's finally whole again with a proper Catholic burial. Those ghouls who stole her organs, including Sam, have paid the price for their sins. The beautiful elf breaks in, the essence of calm. Jessica, that's enough. We have business to attend to. My old family is dead and buried where they should be. They can't taint my new family now. They can't corrupt my children. I won't go through that again. Jessica, we need to go now. She presses a button on her comlink. She seethes at you. What happens now is on your head. If you had just walked away when I told you to, McCluskey would have had eventually found Holmes, collected his lieutenant's badge, and closed the case. But you had to keep digging. Now you and your friends have to die. Let their blood be on your hands. Oh. Ma'am, we've received your code red. Oh. I see how it is. They're just gonna go. They're leaving. That's fine. So we will just... They have 3 AP, which is good. You are gonna fucking bolt over here. That's not bolting. Kneecap. It's a little lesson I learned from a troll. Go. You take up a position right here, my friend. What spells did I bring? I've already forgotten. Bolt of Lightning, which is single target. Line of Fire, that is controlled by the caster and directed at one target. Oh, fucking, that's not hitting. What we'll do is... I don't even know. Didn't plan this one out now, did you? Fire, flamethrower, just whatever. Yep, why am I not surprised? Alright, Jake. What do you say that you run over here? Jake's an overpowered piece of shit. He can take a couple of shots. Jake, can you handle this for me? I guess I'll take it from here. Perfect. Let's try flamethrower again. It's got to hit eventually. Like right there. Do you have a hand grenade, young lady? You fucking totally do. Cavalier's midline frag grenade. It is just extremely important that you don't fuck this up. Thank you. Weak! Man, fuck you. Oh. Party's getting a little crowded for me here. Reposition. Can you, are you in fireball range at flamethrower, my mistake? You just cannot fucking hit this guy. Oh, wow. Oof. You're Jake's problem now. There you go. And we'll overwatch. Just because. It missed. That hit way too fucking hard. Oop. Team B, move in. Jesus! You hear scratching coming from a crypt. Oh, fucking, this is just getting better by the second. We need to find out where Sam's sister might have gone. Maybe one of these guys can tell us with little encouragement. Fucking... Did I take an A? No, I did not. Oh, wait. Take one of these guys out of the fight. You're not part of this fight anymore. Mind wiped. Ignores all enemies. Might give you cancer. We'll just cast a flamethrower here. Uh... 18 damage. More damage. Perfect. And you just, do you know magic? What do you got for me? Flamethrower, yours also has a chance to fuck up. Just like that one, that's so crazy. Oh fuck, heal wound. Fix that for me. Just pop her. You're a mage. That's great. Oh, she is in trouble. Looks like we woke up the neighbors. We've got ghouls incoming. Hey, Finneas, maybe we can use this to our advantage. That is, you cannot use that to your advantage. A goddamn hole in my chest. Wounded 10. Holy shit. That was a bad round to be Finneas. There we go. It's important that I'm the one that survives. The hell is that? It's like a summon spot, which I should definitely take advantage of soon. And then you need to fucking top yourself up. Increases target's chance to hit by 15%. That also would have came in handy. Gotta be more diligent with my buffs. That's okay. Oh, right. Mind weight probably wore off on her now. Oh, hell, ghouls. And of course they ignore her. We're maybe a little behind schedule on the killing. Not much point in kneecapping a ghoul at this range. Alright, they're pretty softened up, Jake. Jake, you tit. Excuse me? There's been some sort of terrible misunderstanding. Oh shit. Yep. Oh. Well, thank you. There's more. You hear scratching coming from the crypt. Now, Jake, I need you to... She's gotta go. 10, 12. Oh, fucking keep Finneas alive. And then... Oh, I saw it. I saw the summon that time. Oh, boy. That was a mistake on my part. No, she'll go down if I run out there. Can you... There's no way in hell that's gonna make it. There's no cover. Ah, fuck it. Aimed shot so you won't miss. Yeah, just shoot Finneas instead. Great. Okay, so she's not doing too good. Don't go rogue, this is important. I cannot hit that fucking guy. Do you have a pistol? You totally don't. 61%. I do not like those odds. But it worked out. Kneecap him. Oh. Heal wounds, Finneas. Great idea. And then we will just power bolt it. He's close. Get fucked. Oh, wow. This is a bad day to be me. Run out there. Finish the job, please. Thank you. Just this fucking rascal left. And these new rascals. Hello. Oh, great to meet you. Give Coyote aim to. And then, just on the off chance it hits. That'll do it. Please don't fuck me. You totally didn't. Okay, just slow him down for me there, whatever you are. Sort of abomination. Hey, do you know magic? A stream of acid that also does an ongoing... Ah, fuck it. Oh, well, you don't hit at all. This will be interesting if it connects. That's one. You use a first aid kit here since you get your items back every mission. That guy's not very strong. I really am not gonna miss him when he goes rogue on us. Coyote. Ah, let's just do him. Oh! That's it, eh? Oh, he probably had the infection. It killed him. Okay, okay. I see what happened. That's okay. That's okay. Heal wounds ready. Wounded 14. Jesus Christ, Jake. I don't know why I healed him. He's got a stupid amount of health. Just move it up. What do you say? I don't know. Fucking Overwatch with your pistol. Into the line. Oh fuck, he actually hit. Poor shit, you cover that much ground. Now it's over. $94.80. Just finish him off. Oh wow, you're just... Definitely not a wizard yet, Finneas. Objective, secure the cemetery. A new objective, interrogate the leader. Alright. You listen as the sounds of gunfire and spellbursts fade away and the silence of the dead returns to the graveyard. This man is beyond healing. As you look down at him, you notice the quality of his suit and shoes. This isn't a runner and he's not from the street. Jessica Watts, she hired you. Where can I find her? You get nothing. He convulses and dies. We don't know each other too well, but it seems to me that you need to find a better group of people to associate with. You're not the first person to tell me that. Yeah, well, it's part of living in the shadows. Do the research, chummer. How did those troops materialize? You didn't recognize who the elf was? No. Who was she? She's Lynn Telestrian, super rich and super into the Universal Brotherhood. She's a major spokesperson for them in Seattle. Jake grabs the dead man by the throat. At first it looks like he's trying to kill him again. Then you notice he's feeling for something under the skin. Yep, he's got a Corp ID chip. You watch as Jake pulls out his modified PDA and slots the chips. Mr. Wiley here was with Eagle Security. They work for the UB. That must have been Lynn Telestrian's security detail we just chewed through. If she's protecting Jessica, they'll be inside the Universal Brotherhood. If you're going to hit the Universal Brotherhood, I'm coming too. That psycho just admitted she had my friend Sam and a lot of innocent people killed so she could put her dead mother back together. That is totally slagged up. Plus, she and her elf buddy Lynn tried to geek me. They're gonna hurt for that. Suit yourself, lady. I was only stopping by to pay my respects to Sam. Merc's hit squad's Universal Brotherhood. Not my scene at the moment. I can call up some of Delilah's runners if you want to go there now. Let me know what you decide. We're gonna run back to the Seamstress's Union first, I'm afraid. Jake? The Brotherhood probably retains mercs like the one that just attacked us for their security detail. You're gonna need a full team if you're heading to their chapter house. No, I want to stop at the Union first. Goodbye. Keep an eye out for clues. Oh, there's a clue. A grenade! I always put grenades by the mausoleums. Ooh, another clue. Those are drugs. Those are just drugs. Head to the Seamstress's Union to regroup and hire a team. Confirm. You put the pieces together. Jessica Watts was reassembling her mother Melinda, gathering her missing organs to allow Melinda a decent burial. Organs Sam sold for a quick buck after her death. The ghoul attack after the ceremony didn't appear to be part of Lynn Telestrian's attempt to get you out of Jessica's way. They were just more victims of Magic's helter-skelter return to the world. Lynn's well-armed security detail unit was a different animal entirely. You head back to the Union to resupply and rearm. Whatever Lynn and Jessica are involved with, it appears to be a large operation, and the trail leads to the Universal Brotherhood.